All right, we are recording now. So now the second step we're going to do is we're going to go to agent.kw.com, and I'm going to share my screen. Share. All right, so we are looking at agent.kw.com. This is my homepage right now. And I'm going to go to that. It says consumer now next to it. It used to say sites, but now it says consumer. I'm going to click on that. And the first thing we're going to see is we're going to see the landing pages that you may have created. These are just ones that I've created. If I go over to agent site pages, we went over how to create our agent site yesterday. So if you want to go over that, that is in our coffee command spot inside of Facebook. It's also on our YouTube channel. If you need access to those, just let me know and I'll be happy to give you a link. So I'm going to go from here to create a new site. So the teal create a new site button, I'm going to click on it. It's going to ask me, where do I want this new page to be? Give me 1 second. I also want to apologize in case anything should happen. There's a storm happening outside of my condo right now. So if my internet goes out, I did just make Sam a co-host, so she'll be able to hopefully pick up. Okay, so we're gonna go click on my agent site, and I'm gonna create a page. And it's gonna look exactly like a landing page editor will look like. I'm going to rename this though, my template name. I'm going to call it coffee and command. Ooh, it's coming down out there. And I'm going to make this a testimonial list. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my widgets and I'm going to look for where it says testimonial list. And it's going to be in this column here. I can also choose to do a testimonial carousel, but I'm going to start off with a list and I'm going to bring it over to the top here. And it's going to show you a rough idea of what it's going to look like. So from our clients, and then I'm going to just kind of scroll down and then I'm going to put in a testimonial capture form at the bottom. I'll drag it down. Oh, I don't think it's, oh, there we go. So it'll show you just a rough draft of what you can put in here. So this is basically all I have to do to drag over for a testimonial page. I am going to now go ahead and click configure widgets, click on my testimonial list. My headline is going to be fantastic reviews from people. And then please leave a review. Then it's going to ask me what kind of client details that I want to have in there. First name, last name, city, client since, and neighborhood. I can unselect these if I want to. And then it's going to ask me any testimonials that I've had already entered in here if I want to show those. So I'm going to have this one showing. You won't have any in there yet. You're going to go in after we complete this page and actually start copying and pasting testimonials you've gotten maybe from realtor.com, Zillow, different pages that people have shown that they have worked with you, and you can copy them over here. So I can click browse testimonials. It'll ask me to add them. I'm going to click cancel because I already have this selected. And then I'm going to click save and apply. So here's my one testimonial that was put in here. I'm going to now go ahead, save and apply one more time. I'm going to go to the next one. And this is the place where they're going to enter in testimonials. So my team name is not Morels Realtors. I'm just going to put Blake Whitbold because I'm my own team. Please leave a review. I'll leave this description here because this is like a ghost description. Oh no, sorry, no, this is the description for entering the testimonials. I'm gonna leave that because it's basically already in there for me. Thank you for being a valued client to help me continue to provide the best service possible and to become someone who trusts. And we sincerely appreciate you taking the moment to leave us a review. And then review headline, how would you rate your experience? That's good for me, but you can change it to anything you'd like to. My placeholder text, it just gives ghost ideas of like, how was your experience with your agent? How did they help you through each process? So on and so forth. And I'm gonna click save and apply. So now that this is what my review page is gonna look like, I'm gonna save changes. And I'm gonna yes to make it as an agent site. So it was created, and you can see it in here, but it's not gonna show up in my agent site until I go up into site and app settings. And then I'm going to go into site pages over here. And I am going to, this is an old testimonial page. I'm going to, I'm going to add coffee and command. That's right, I called it coffee and command. I'll click continue. It's going to ask me for a page title. And I'm going to put copy. Oops. Call it CC. Save my page. And now it's going to be in my agent site. So I'm going to go actually look in my agent site to make sure that it's in there. And I'm going to go up here to www.com. Here is my agent site. Up here where our new pages are going to be, there's a drop-down box that says your agent. I'm going to click on that, and we're going to see coffee and command is one of my pages now. And it shows my review that we put in here. And if you want to start copy and pasting reviews in, you can do it directly into here. So everything from realtor.com, copy and paste in, Zillow, go ahead and put it in there. And that's how we add an additional page into your agent site. Does anybody have any questions I can answer for you today?
Blake, this is Jack Kelly. I'm still kind of confused between agent site and landing page.
Okay.
And my understanding was the agent site is the overall umbrella over the whole tool, if you will.
Okay.
And a page is something within the agent site.
Okay. Yep.
But during your description, you're creating a page, but you're calling it a site. So what am I missing?
No. So I am creating a page, and when I say site, I'm referring to the agent site. So you are correct.
Okay, you're creating.
Site is the umbrella.
But you're creating a page on the agent's site.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. That's correct. I'm sorry if my verbiage.
The nomenclature is getting me totally confused.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I've created a page for my agent site. Yep.
Okay. But we do that starting out on the agent's site.
So
or we create a landing page, or is it the same?
So when you start off, you're going to start off with creating. I can go to agent site pages here. You're going to create a new site. That's the first thing you're going to do. You'll click that button.
Okay, but that the nomenclature tells me that we're creating a brand new agent website.
No. So it'll be when you click to create a new site. It's going to ask you where do you want this page to be, and it'll be on my agent site. You can't create a new one because you only get one agent site.
All right, but see that now here, and this is what's confusing me.
Okay.
you go to create a new site,
Uh-huh.
and then it opens up a dialog box that says choose page type.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, would you
Okay.
want it? Mm-hmm.
I get that that's where I want to be,
Mm-hmm.
but the nomenclature should follow. All right. If yeah, I'll work through it. I'm not going to take up everybody's time. It is what it is. I'll figure it out.
I agree with you, Jack. This is Jay. I agree with you because when I see it says create a new site, I'm thinking it's create a new website.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. It is confusing. Which should say create a new page. Honestly, in my opinion.
Okay. It should.
Yeah.
What happens if, can you do the same thing that we've just done in this exercise by going to landing pages?
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, it doesn't matter which tab you're on up here. You can just click a new
All right.
site. On any
Do me a
page.
favor, go over to landing pages.
Okay.
It says create a new site. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
So it's the same thing either way.
Yeah. Yep.
And then in here, you're creating whether it's a new site or a new page. But
So you want either put the new page on your agent site or as a standalone page.
right. So it should be, okay,
So-
never mind.
Yeah,
As long as I know how to get it done, I'll work through it. Not a big deal.
Yeah, that create a new site button should just say create a new page.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
Blake, this is Jay. I have a question.
Sure.
In regards to landing pages, what I was thinking the other day, and I think you clarified it, a landing page can either be a separate page or it can be a landing page on our website.
I know that it can be a separate page. I'm not sure how to do it as part of the website. Maybe Sam knows how to do it as part of the website. I do not, though.
The reason why I ask is right now you're on landing pages, so if you selected create a new site,
Right.
it gives you that option again. So if you clicked on my agent site, does it take you there?
No, it's going to take me to that same spot where I would create like testimonial carousel or testimonial list.
Okay, all right.
This is what our options would be for our site pages.
So it's really creating a page on the website.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right, I got it. Thank you. This has been very helpful.
Good.
Jay, what would be I'm sorry, Blake, what would be the benefit or what's the difference? Where would you use a standalone site?
Okay, that's a very good question. So standalone site could be used for marketing purposes. Let's say you get a new listing, and I'll show you one that I made yesterday. This could be a potential, because this could be made in 5 minutes. You could show a potential client, here's the website we've made for your property. And all I did was I selected a property to put in here. And they could think that it could take hours to create a website just for their property. So it's a great marketing feature. You can put it into Facebook ads as a landing page for specific properties. It's a lot of marketing tool is what it is.
But can't you take this page, have it up in your, not as a standalone, but in your site, and can't you click the URL and put that into Facebook too?
Yeah, oh yeah, you could do that. So let's say
Okay.
we just go into my site and I search that address. It's going to come
Okay.
up almost look alike.
Is there a benefit to using a standalone site versus?
If you want them to pay attention to one property or one specific thing, because
Okay.
they can't search off of that standalone page.
They can't search off that page.
No.
Would there be a link there to bring them to the full-fledged page?
If you want to, you can add a text box area where you can put a link to your full page.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, for something like for more properties, click here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that is definitely an option in there. It's just basically when you're building it, you would put in. We'll just do this real quickly. Header, listing, and then I'm going to go into contact box, and I'm going to put either a link down at the bottom, which is I can't see it. Sorry. Well, there's underneath the listing, there is a link that you can change. And that could be where you're going to put the full listing site. Oops, wrong button. But yes, you can definitely put a link in there for more listings. Any other questions?
I have one, Blake. If I want to create a page on my website to like I have a book for it's all directed towards sellers and how to successfully sell their property and work with an agent. And so if I wanted to put that up there, I can see where I could create the page on the website. But how do I add, like I've got some graphics that the marketing company put the graphics together for me.
Okay.
So how would I put a picture in there?
So what I would do, if you're looking to do it inside your agent site or as a standalone?
Maybe both, but I'd really like to have it on my website.
Okay, so in your agent site, there is it says company profile, but
Yes.
that's where I would change those to put the book in there. So you can change the graphics in there, excuse me, the text in there, and add a link in there as well.
But what about does that eliminate my company profile?
No, you can have another page and create it as a company profile, I think.
Okay.
Hold on, let me think about this for a second. Let me go into my... The way I would do it, I add a new page to my agent site. Oh, same, yeah, so content blocks. I would use the content blocks and drag over, let's say, here's an image, we can put the image book in here, and then we can put description underneath it and a link to it also. So we build the page in here instead.
Okay. All right.
All right, anything else? Okie dokie.
It
So
looks like a couple in the chat. Jan said, can we link the page to our Google and Facebook accounts?
Yes, absolutely. So your pages, you're always going to have a URL for that page, and wherever you can copy and paste the URL, you can connect it to.
And your Facebook and whatever whenever we set up the website yesterday, there were links that you entered for Facebook, Twitter, all your social media. So those are also on your website on the bottom usually. And then Susan said, can we make a page for property sold?
Let me take a look. So if we were to create a standalone page, yeah, we just have to make sure to show that it has been sold in there. So you can make a standalone page per property sold, not multiple properties. I mean, I suppose you could put multiple listings. It's just going to be a very long page, the way that it's designed. You could have a large text box at the very top saying sold in the past 90 days. Okie dokie. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on Coffee and Command. We will see you tomorrow morning at 8:10.
Bye, everyone.